So many of us visit the Red Sea nowadays to dive and experience what it has to offer. From the numerous pretty coral reefs smothered in a rainbow of fish, to the atmospheric wrecks at Abu Nuhas, the massing shoals of snappers at Ras Mohammed in June and July, encounters with oceanic whitetips in the south, passing through a group of divers as though passing in the street, and chance encounters with one of the most beautiful and the largest fish in the sea, the whale shark. But there's so much more to see. One area seldom visited by divers but keeps drawing me back is the seagrass area. At first glance you'd think there's nothing going on, but stay still, get low, and watch as the fields of green come alive. A leopard flounder peeks out, eyes on stalks, ready to flee from any danger. Camouflage is the name of the game in the seagrass. Dwarf lionfish blend in perfectly, their spines and fins breaking up their shape and making them hard to see. Curiosity can sometimes get the better of them. This one seems to have taken a shine to its reflection in the lens. The coloration of a common lionfish, usually so easy to spot on reefs and wrecks, makes much more sense in the seagrass. Just like tigers, so striking in the open, but disappearing so easily into their natural surroundings. What looks like a twig swaying backwards and forwards in the surge, on closer inspection turns out to be a pipefish, hunting for tiny crustaceans amongst the seagrass. Closely related to the pipefish, seahorses can also be found, their tails wrapped around the seagrass and heads bowed in their usual shy manner. A discarded oil drum has been colonised over time by hard corals and forms an island sanctuary where schooling bannerfish congregate along with a host of other fish. Blacktip groupers guard the oil drum, keeping a watchful eye on any passers-by. Is this just a yawn, maybe a stretch, or could it be a threat for me to move on? Lionfish hide next to the drum, their venomous dorsal spines raised to protect them from any predators. The bannerfish soon finish their inspection and swim off to the next coral island, leaving the damselfish to return to their oil drum home. Many partnerships and alliances are formed underwater. One of these is with the sea cucumber, often ignored by divers, but if you're into macro subjects, it's worth taking a closer look. If you're lucky, you may find a pair of commensal shrimps living on the sea cucumber. Hunting parties are also formed. Goatfish are followed around by a pack of cornetfish, watching attentively as the goatfish sifts through the sand for crustaceans and small fish, the cornetfish ready to pounce if anything breaks cover. This lionfish uses the same tactic with the peppered moray, patiently waiting as the moray does the work. The moray may also benefit from the alliance, with some protection being given by the lionfish. Another moray, but this time on its own, has a different hunting method. It appears to use its body as a barrier, and when the crab breaks cover, its escape route is blocked, then the moray figures out where the crab is and pounces. It's not all about food, of course. These pepper morays were spotted courting, the male chasing the female, nibbling her fins, and tying each other in knots. Time to give this couple some privacy, and leave the fields of green until they're found again in oceans of blue.